What's up, guys? It's Friday night. Oh, I forgot to put this up. It's Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's game time. It's Golden Knights. Calgary Flames. Game 6. Alright, guys. So Calgary has a chance here to go all the way. They have a chance to finish this series tonight in 6. So the question is, as has been the case with a lot of these other games. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say a lot of these other games. And the last game was the only other time we could ask this question so far is Calgary going to win the series tonight? Or will Vegas force a Game 7 back in Vegas? We shall see. So hopefully everyone is having a good day today. This is Saturday morning. By the time you hear this, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. approximately, or 10:02 a.m. You know, with the countdown and all. You know, I've got some, so I don't know if I'm going to be here for this live stream, actually, because it's supposed to be a nice day today. And I might be outside cutting grass, actually. So my grass has grown enough at this point where I need to get it cut. It's actually supposed to be 59. So obviously not in the morning, but it might be good enough when I wake up to do that. So I got some great news. Actually a couple of sets of great news. Oh, shot blocked there by the defender. I am paying attention to this game, actually, believe it or not. Vegas gets it back. Oh, shoot, sends. Good save. Oh man, the defense is playing hard for Calgary. Oh my god, that dude just got dropped. All right. Good pass inside. Shoots! Oh, deflected and saved. So, yeah, so first good thing number one is, so actually as of tonight, I just got it pretty recently, was the divorce papers that have been drawn up have been signed by one party so far, and that party, said party, is not me. So I am planning on signing that in theory. Oh my god, dang. Alright, so I guess Vegas is going on the power play. God, what the heck? That was a very animated trip there.
Reaching out for the puck. I guess it's a little bit of a bad play. You've got to realize the guy's getting away. Let him go before you take the penalty. The officials making him pay for it. And the man advantage unit comes
so
to go to work.
Once those papers are signed, then we're not at the end of the divorce process just yet, because there is still, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, there's still a court date that needs to take place. Unless that changes, there's still a court date that needs to take place after all that. But oh my god, how did they not get that goal? Wow. Wow. That the goalie was so off. Oh my gosh, they could have scored that so easily. So that's good. That's great news. So in theory, tomorrow or today, whatever, however you want to look at it, Saturday, there's a chance I'm meeting with my attorney to sign, and then essentially it's just wait for the court date, and then things will be final. So that's great news. And then the other crazy thing that happened today was, after 2 weeks and a day, just all of a sudden out of the blue, some lovely woman messages me on Snapchat like, hey, how's it going? Playing. It wasn't like that, but it was pretty kind of like, oh, hey, I'm back. So Natasha just happened to, she messaged me today on Snapchat, and then we talked for an hour today and kind of caught up on what was going on the last couple of weeks. So she said her phone actually ended up breaking, and then she had to send it in by mail, and then they had to mail her one back. She had her phone yesterday. Oh my God, that dude just got drilled. Jesus, they're off the screen though. A lot of these hits, these dangerous hits or hard hits, are off the screen. She had her phone yesterday, and so she called me today, and she was just, you know, I told her, you know, she knows this, and I told her this before, and maybe she didn't really understand me before or something. I don't know. I mean, she's still obviously very stressed by this whole thing, and which is fine. I mean, because all of us are. But I told her, I said, look, I'm like, you could tell me, you could get on the phone with me or text me or whatever you want to do. I'm like, you could tell me the same thing 20 times, 20 days in a row, and I don't care. I'm like, the fact of the matter is that, like, if you got something that's on your mind that's stressing you out, talk to me about it. Like, don't, you know, it's like, I want to hear about it. I'm good with that. So when we started talking today, she called me and she was just kind of going on about some of the things that were on her mind. But then aside from that, like, she was telling me what she was doing the last couple of weeks, because she didn't have a phone, she wasn't working. So she was at home with the kids for the last 2 weeks, and it sounded like she had a good time. She had an opportunity to just relax. So she relaxed with the kids. She sent me some pictures. She played some chess with one of the kids, some checkers. She did face masks with her daughter. So that was really nice. It was just really nice to see, like, that she at least was enjoying herself to the best she could, given the situation, and so that was good. So yeah, so that was it. It was good. It was just a good, solid conversation. And oh, I had the one-timer opportunity, but he missed it. Missed the pass, missed the shot. So yeah, so that made me really happy. And then I told her about the whole divorce stuff, because obviously she's been waiting for that to materialize as well. And so I could at least, when she got back, you know, for her to, that's why I said the timing was just crazy, because for her to just happen to go, oh my gosh, I thought that was a goal. Wow, that was a good one-time opportunity too, man. He was right there. I thought I was going to be in. But, you know, for her to happen to call, like, after the past few days. Oh my gosh, what a glove save. That was like an acrobatic save there. But like after I've been going through all that stress the past couple of days, especially with the whole divorce stuff. It was extremely stressful, and so she just happened to get in touch with me the day after, like, things are like settling down with that and finally coming to fruition with that. And it's just like, it's just crazy how, like, the world works sometimes. It really is. You know, like, all of a sudden there's times in your life where you can feel so stressed, and then you catch a break, like, one place, and then, like, in this case, like, I caught a break in a couple places, and, you know, it was just crazy. It really was. Either way, it made me very, very happy to be able to hear from her again, and, you know, got my spirits up to be able to talk to her, and hopefully I can see her again sometime soon. That's what I'm hoping for, is that, like, I know she's got a bust butt to work, but she's got some other stuff going on there too. She still didn't get her stimulus check, she told me. She's like, so I'm frustrated by that, which I understand. I mean, it's just, I never said anything yet to her about giving her mine. I'm not, like, I'm not really at that point yet. I feel like I still am highly considering just giving her my stimulus check. Damn, that dude he's barely getting up. But I'm not there yet. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. She told me she did some money spending to try to de-stress. I told you, we talked about that earlier in the week or last week sometime. Remember I said I was spending money, like how women do when they spend money and it's like therapeutic to them. what was that? Oh, offsides? Wow. Oh, okay. I thought play stopped there for a second. It looked like they just kind of stopped moving. But it was, you know, they say it's kind of like therapeutic to shop. Oh, shit. Oh, he went to shoot it, just got blasted. Dude, Calgary's getting roughed up quite a bit. They're not playing exactly a great game right now. Oh! Oh, what a save. They had a good opportunity there to get a goal, but they did not. So, yeah, so she bought some stuff. She was telling me all the different stuff that she bought and stuff like that. And so it was cool. Like I said, she did a lot of talking and, you know, a lot of talking about her different stress points right now. And so that's exactly what I want from her right now, because I don't, you know, no one should feel like they don't have someone to talk to. Because she was telling me, like, some of the stuff, you know, again, I'm not going to really say in that much detail, but some of the stuff she was telling me about what she was doing when she didn't have her phone. It's kind of like, you know, I don't want her to have to be like that. And so, like, you know, again, I want her to just, if she opens up, if you feel like she can open up to someone about stuff and not be judged for it or anything, you know, she was even telling me, she's like, don't laugh at us. And I'm like, look, if I ever, because she was sending me pictures, she's like, don't laugh at us. And she's self-conscious. I think I told you guys she has an image problem, like self-appearance problem, and so she thinks that, like, everything that, like, she shows herself, she puts herself on the line, and then, like, if someone laughs at her or laughs towards her, like, it's like she's being judged for the way she looks. And you know, I've told her this before, and I'll just have to keep telling her that it's like, I'm like, look, and to me, like, I mean, obviously, like, looks matter, but she matters more to me than how she looks. I mean, she's very beautiful to me, and that's all that matters. Like, as long as she's beautiful to me, that's what matters. Shoots and saved. Oh, come on. You should have crushed that dude. Like, how do you just, like, he just, like, love tapped him. Oh, what a glove save. You know, but that's all that matters. Honestly, at the end of the day, all that matters is that she's beautiful to me. And I told her, it's like, look, if I ever laugh towards you, because she'd done that before. She's like, because I would laugh at her when she was doing something. And she's like, what are you laughing at me for? I'm like, I'm not laughing. She's like, don't judge me. And I said, I'm not judging you. It's like, I laugh because, I said, anytime I laugh at you, it's more of an innocent laugh. Like, I like to see her happy. I like to see her enjoying herself. Even if it's, like, weird to me, it's still, like, it's still entertaining. It's still amusing. It's still interesting. It's just, you know, that's the thing. Like, I've never felt that way about anyone before in my life. I really haven't. Oh, what a save. Another save. I've never felt that way about anyone else in my life. I know I keep telling you guys this. The way I feel about her is, like, I've never felt like with. Oh my gosh, how the heck did he save that at point blank range like that? How did he glove save that? That makes no sense. The dude was literally, like, right in front of him, and somehow Fleury manages to glove save that? I don't think so. But, like, I've never had feelings towards anyone else like I do her. I just don't. I don't know why, but I don't know that I necessarily want to. I don't question it all the. I don't really question it all the time. I mean, certainly question it because you want to make sure that, like, you understand. Oh, what a save! That you know you're goal for Vegas. You know, you certainly want to question. Like, yourself sometimes, like, why you feel the way you feel about someone, because it's sort of like a gut check, or it's more like you just, like, if you can convince yourself that there's a reason not to like someone, then there's a pretty good chance that you probably don't, like, there's probably something there that you're doubting about that person, if that makes sense. And then maybe that means things won't work out. You know, if it's easy for you to second guess yourself, then sometimes that tells you everything you need to know. And so that's the reason why you do. That's the reason why you do that, though, is like you really think about. Oh my God, he's just like knocked the dude down. You really think about like, why do I like this person so much? What do I see in them? What are the good? What's the good? What's the bad? What are the pros? What are the cons? I mean, because you're always gonna have cons in a way. I mean, you're not gonna like everything about someone, but there's a good chance that if you're, if you're infatuated with someone, you'll just like everything about them, but then not really know why. It's just, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll not really know why you really like someone. You just know that you like them, and so that'll be good enough for you for a period of time. But then eventually you start thinking, like, why do I even really like this person? Like, what is it about them? And especially if it's just about looks and stuff like that, that's not a good reason to like someone. I mean, it certainly helps. Don't get me wrong, but there's more to like relationships with people than just with how they look. Of course, I mean, looks only get you so far in life, anyways. I guess. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, it depends on how good you look. How good you look dictates how far you might be able to go with it. Oh man, if they had the rebound opportunity, that was a goal, but they did not. I'm actually really hoping that Calgary can find a way to win this game. I want Calgary to finish this in 6. Wow, come on. There's 2 of you trying to stop this guy. Like, you'd think you'd be able to steal the puck. He was skating around 2 guys. Yeah, Calgary looking going on a change there. Wow, how did you not poke like that from him? Oh my God, dude just got crushed.
Smith's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Way too much congestion.
Oh my gosh, Vegas going on the power play again. Jeez, Calgary, what are you doing? That girl says, her face says it all. She's like, oh my God, this is so sad. So anyways, you spent like 2 periods just talking about her, just about. This is period 2, right? Yeah, it is. But yeah, so what else? I don't know. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't watch the my Ohio update videos, which it's fine if you don't, because that's primarily intended just for people who are from Ohio, but some people watch it just because, if you want to know what's going on in where I live, then that gives you a pretty good update. But Ohio is going to be ramping up on their testing to the point where they're projecting right now that by the end of next month that Ohio will be capable of administering 22,000 tests per day for COVID-19. Oh, Judson saved. Oh, he saved it again. So that's great news, because basically when you think about it, like by the last week of May, they'll be doing they would have done 100,000 tests possibly in a week, or at least would have the ability to do 100,000 tests in a week. Keep in mind, Ohio's got 11 million people or 12 million people, something like that, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the exact number. So, I mean, that's not that much of the population. Wow. Goal. What the hell was that? How did you allow that goal? That's so easy. It was right off the face-off, too. Wow, trash.
You hope this play will work like this. You get a face-off win. It's a quick shot, and it beats the goaltender.
I think he got screened by his own guy, actually. He had 2 guys, 2 of his own guys kind of, they were, okay, they weren't, he didn't shoot it behind them, he shot it in front of them, so I don't know.
Vegas has added themselves a huge.
Ugh, so Vegas guy has a 2-goal lead now.
They can't get comfortable, however, there's still lots of time left, but they've done a really
Yeah, I mean, it's again, this is the dreaded lead. Really, that's your shot. But yeah, so it'll be cool. So as we continue the next couple of weeks, by next week they're saying they should be doing almost 10,000, well 7,200 tests per day, something like that. So I'll say almost 10,000, but 7,000 tests per day at least by midweek. So when I show my graphs for Ohio in terms of the number of daily tests, we should see that number gradually increase. So basically they developed a partnership with a dental firm or company in Ohio that is going to make 1 million of the swabs that they need in the test kits to be able to administer tests. And that 1 million swabs will be done over the course of a month, basically. So that's pretty good. So basically that's going to give Ohio the option to be able to turn this, make the testing available to not only just the people who are desperately or deathly sick, but also the people who just have mild or moderate symptoms, which is great. So people can start getting tested sooner than before they're dying, and maybe you have a better chance of saving them. Then they can try preventative measures and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. So that's really great news. That was like, again, that happened today too. So it was just like the combination of that and the stuff with the divorce, and then Natasha calling me, just like all this stuff that's been going on in my life, just kind of like culminated into this one day. All of a sudden, just like all this crazy stuff happened. It was just like, what a crazy day. Just what a crazy day.
Quick feed to Carlson. Lets it go. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck. Carries
So
it across
weird.
the line.
Like I said, it's just weird how days happen sometimes. Oh, why didn't you should have double backed or doubled back. Shoot it.
Puts it on net. That goes off the
Oh.
mask. That's gotta hurt. I don't care how much equipment you have or how good the mask is. That thing's coming.
Come on, Calgary. Start with one goal. Just start with one. Start with one. Do not let them get a 3-0 lead. Oh my god, that was close. That puck bounced. I don't like bouncing pucks, man. Bouncing pucks are dangerous.
Fleury's been perfect so far. He's kind of doing this all by himself. So busy, and he's been phenomenal tonight. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Play resumes as they
I felt like there was something else that was supposed to go on today, or something else that happened, but I don't think so. That was just like, again, like just the trifecta of things that happened in a day. This is crazy. Sorry, I'm kind of dwelling on that, but I mean, it's something good to dwell on. It's like I haven't had much good, or really major positive things. Like all those things I've talked about in past streams are dwelled on in a negative way because they were taking over my life in a bad way. They kind of came back and are now taking over my life, but in a good way. So it's like it's so good. It just feels so good to finally be like, get some massive boulders lifted off my shoulders.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Centering pass.
So I'm still growing my beard back. I'm intent on growing my beard back and then letting it, I'll have months before I'll even have to go back to work again, or at least show my face in an office environment. So it should give me plenty of time to be able to grow my beard back in and it grow thick. And it actually looked halfway decent. So I'm happy about that. So I trimmed today.
Brings the puck into the offensive
I got my beard trimmed up today, and trying to look nice. Part of it is because I'm not sure if she's planning on coming over anytime soon or not. Like eventually, one day all of a sudden she'll. So what she used to do before was.
Back to the point it goes. Moves it to Stevenson. And
She
that
would.
shot gets caught in traffic.
She would call me and be like, "Oh hey, I'm like right down the street. I'll be there in a minute." I'm like, okay. She would just like randomly come over and surprise me. So like she's all about those surprise visits. Which hey, that's fine. I love it that way, because if all of a sudden she just walked in my back door right now, I'd be like, all right, stream's over, or recording's over for now. Pause. So, because again, like, it's been, I don't even remember how many days at this point, but it's been at least 40 days, I think, since I've seen her. Let's see, 1, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35.
The Golden Knights have it now.
42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Wow, 47 days.
Takes that pass back at the point.
God.
Gains control
47 days since I've last seen her.
That goes wide.
Oh, at least I saw some pictures of her today, so that was nice. And again, that's what I told her before. I'm like, that's the one thing I could at least hope for is at least like just send me a picture or something every now and then, you know, like at least I know like that you're like still like looking alive. You know, at least I can see you, even though I can't see you, you know? Alright, so this game has less than 7 minutes. I don't know, man. Like, this is not looking good for Calgary right now. They're not really showing much of anything. They're not really giving me much hope that they're actually going to... Wow, one-time opportunity stuffed by the defender. They're not giving me much hope that they're actually going to tie this thing up. Oh, deflected away. Almost deflected back into the net. Score! Wow, long distance goal. There was no one in front of the net. I mean, Fleury, you had wide open look at that. Oh, behind his defender. Actually, it's okay. I take that back. No, Fleury, that was, yeah, that'd be rough to defend that. He couldn't, there's no way he could see his own guy was in front of him. His own guy screened him. There was no one else down there except for him and one defender. All right, so 5.5 minutes. There's plenty of time for Calgary to try to tie this thing up, man. But, yeah, so at least I got a picture of her, although... Oh, my gosh. That was such an opportunity. But it was a picture. She's got one of those face masks on. You know how the girls, like, put the... that stuff on their face, that mask, and then, you know, it tightens, and so it's for, like, keeping your skin soft and all that. So yeah, but either way, it's still something. You know, it's like it's better than nothing. At least I know she's still beautiful. That's all that matters to me. She didn't turn into some monster because of all this. I wouldn't have expected her to ever turn into a monster because of any of this. She's still just trying to process this just like everyone else is. And trying to figure out what's life going to be like after this is over. How do I survive for now? So, come on. Oh, saved. Oh, God, they only got a minute left. Damn, that 5.5 minutes drained real fast. I don't know. I don't think Calgary has it to do... Oh, excuse me. I don't know if they have it to be able to tie this thing up in a minute. Like, they got to get the puck right off the face-off. They got to win the face-off. All right, get it out of their zone. Get it out of their zone. Oh, Calgary on the power play with less than a minute. So the face-off's going to be on the other side, right? Should be, and Vegas' side. So if Calgary wanted, they could pull the goalie. Then you'd have 6-on-4. That would be, you know, that'd be pretty rough. I mean, they don't have to, but then you'd have a 6-on-4. Oh, then you didn't win the puck. Oh, the face-off. Ooh, that's not good. You needed to at least win that face-off. They're pulling the goalie now. 6-on-4. Shoot! Oh. Wow, Fleury's so far out. Jeez. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my story tonight. No, it wasn't really much of a story, but like I said, I just, you know, when I'm happy, I'm not afraid to show that I'm happy, you know? Especially after I've not been happy for a little while now. Wow. Okay. This is their last chance right here. This is their last opportunity to score. Because if they don't get something here... Oh my God.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot.
Oh no, that's probably the game. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why did you pass it? That makes no sense. Why would they not pass it backwards? Oh my God, this game is so effing retarded, dude. This game is so retarded. This game is mentally retarded. So Calgary at least tried to make it a game, and they gave themselves a chance within the last minute. It's just that they just couldn't win the face-offs. You know, they basically lost 2 face-offs in the opponent's territory. So I mean, you don't really give yourself much of a chance when they can just clear it and waste like 30 seconds by dumping it down the ice. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, here we go. This is what the bracket looks like now. So now we've got 2 games tied at 3 apiece. We got 2 game 7s at least going on. So we've got St. Louis and Dallas, and then Vegas and Calgary. You know, game 7 in St. Louis and game 7 in Vegas. The next game for tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have the Flyers and the Hurricanes going at it yet again, this time in Carolina for game 6. Philly could close it out there, of course. You know, again, it's another winnable game. Philly could close it out in Carolina, or they can wait to come back home and try to, you know, do that there. But we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for everyone who stopped by today. Appreciate it very much. Thank you everyone for your continued support. I appreciate it greatly. Again, the next stream the next premiere will be tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.